This Kriya is very focused on the pranayama, so I don't think we'll be doing we won't really be doing a warm-up today. We can just go straight into the Kriya after our tune-in. So let's sit up tall. When I sit up tall, I like to sit on a bolster, a blanket, a pillow. If you raise the pelvis anywhere from 3 to 6 inches, releases the lower lumbar spine. Much more comfortable to sit. For most everybody, although everybody is different. Then as I'm sitting up tall, I'm conscious that the back of my forehead comes over my lumbar spine. That helps me sit back. So we tend to sit kind of forward. You can also sit in Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose, like Melanie is, where you're sitting, your buttocks are sitting on your heels. Or you can move back and forth between poses. What's most important is that you are comfortable. We drop in, connect to our breath. In Kundalini Yoga, we strive to keep the eyes closed. It minimizes distractions. It helps you go within to that state of pratyahara, being within. Quickly, we review the 5 elements. Breath, checking in with your emotional state, which we know can change moment to moment. So what is that state right now? Learning to identify it, give it a name, give it a feeling, and knowing that it's transitory. Third element, body sensation. How does it feel to be in your body today? Try to breathe into any part of your body that is feeling gripping, holding, stress, discomfort, even pain. Try to breathe into that part of the body. And sounds. Make whatever sounds are in your room. Susan was saying she has lots of sounds around her. Kristen has sound outside. I hear my fireplace burning. So that includes all the senses. Smell, taste. Remember to hydrate if your body tells you you're thirsty. And finally, we're conscious of our thoughts. The brain's job is to think, so it's always thinking. We can learn to quiet the thoughts. We can learn to create a gap between the thoughts. We can look for that gap. We can look for the gap between the breath. Mostly, I just try to observe my thoughts. What's the nature of my thought? Do I have a repeated thought? Just observing it without judgment. Let's bring the hands to prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Just feel this mudra before we begin the tune in with the Adi mantra, the Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. Somebody asked about that guru. It's guru, But in Sanskrit, we roll the R, so we wouldn't say Om Namo Guru De Namo. We would say Guru Dev Namo. Guru. So it's like a Spanish trilled R. Three big inhale, exhales. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Body mantra, inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Reviewing your 5 elements, so you take those into your practice. Your breath, emotion, body sensation, sounds, thoughts. Open the eyes. We move right into the Kriya. The palms are up. You can stay in this Sukhasana pose or in Thunderbolt pose. Feeling the arms, feeling the wingspan. Now we move to the breath of fire. Breath of fire is through the nose, a forced exhale. Inhale comes automatically. So as I push that air out, my belly draws in. Almost push the air out from the diaphragm. It's pushed out through the nose. Begin. One more minute. Inhale. Big inhale, hold the arms, extend them wide, really feel your wingspan, keep the breath held, squeeze, Mula Bandha, pull navel towards spine, Uddiyana Bandha, dip the chin just a bit, you're holding the air, creating the hypoxia, and release the air. Arms still stay up, they'll be getting a little tired. Pull, flex the palms. You've got, it's like you're pushing the wall away on each side. It's a great exercise for the wrist, stretching the forearm. Breathing long and deep. Really long and deep breathing through the nose, out through the nose. When you breathe through the nose, you're warming the air. The nose hairs filter the air, moistening the air before it reaches the lungs. The nose breathing also activates the nadis, the energy points that are connected to the 72 meridian channels that run throughout the body, that if you go to an acupuncturist, you see the body pictorially, usually on the wall with all the meridian points. Inhale. Hold the breath unless you're on moon cycle. Squeeze anus, pull navel towards spine. So you're engaging the bandhas. Dip the chin, holding the air. Arms are getting tired. And then it'll feel so good when you exhale. Down, palms to the ceiling. Thumb, index finger connect in the wisdom knowledge mudra. We connect our different fingers to create body seals, because there's different forms of energy moving throughout the body. This is all very subtle work, working with the subtle body. Someday, Western medicine will really start to study the subtle body. Now it's in the world of Eastern medicine. Stay connected to your breath. Open your eyes. I want to review this breathing pattern because it's difficult. I'm inhaling, and then I'm taking I'm pumping my navel 4 times on the exhale. So I've got a big inhale going. And then, so I blew air out through my nose 4 times. Big inhale. Then on the inhale, so I do 4 inhales, like sucking air through my nose like it's a straw. I do four big inhales. That pushes my belly out. Then 4 exhales, I'm pushing the air, pulling this all the way to my navel, like almost like Uddiyana Bandha. It is Uddiyana Bandha. Lift and fly up, and I'm pushing the air up and out. In James Nestor's book, he starts off, he's doing Sudarshan Kriya, and that is this breath with a few more add-ons, but it's enough just to learn the breath. So we bring the arms up to the cactus arms. Our mudra is thumb and ring finger. So we're sitting at our cactus arms, goalpost arms. We'll try to do this for 2 minutes. The 4 pumps. So I take a big inhale first, then 4 pumps on my exhale. Then 4 inhales. Then 4 exhales. Then inhale. All through the nose. It's much easier than trying to do it through the mouth, plus it's better for you. Big inhale. 4 exhales. 4 inhales. 4 exhales. 4 inhales. 4 exhales. 4 inhales. 4 exhales. 4 inhales. We've already done a minute, just 1 more minute. 4 exhales. 4 inhales. 4 exhales. Continue on your own. 20 more seconds. Big inhale. And bring the arms up overhead, holding the breath. Hands come into prayer position over the head, holding the breath. And then slowly exhale, bringing the hands down into Anjali Mudra on your exhale. Inhale, we come back up again over the head, still in prayer. Big inhale, hold the breath, suspend the breath, squeeze the bandhas. First and third genitals just automatically squeeze when you're squeezing first and third. Exhaling back down, inhaling back up. Hold the breath. Do the slight squeeze. And slowly coming down. This yoga work with all the bandhas is very rarely done in Hatha and Vinyasa yoga. Vinyasa flow and Hatha. Sometimes the teacher will work with bandhas, but in Kundalini Yoga, every class works with bandhas. Inhale up. You may notice that you're much more regular. It's also good for warding off incontinence. Exhale down because you're squeezing all of the areas of elimination and working those muscles. Inhale up. Little squeeze of the bandhas. Exhale down. This is such a nice stretch. Imagine that you're pulling the energy on the inhale right up the spinal column, the Sushumna. I love that word, Sushumna. Inhale, hold the breath. Exhale, bringing it down. Let's do one last one, really stretching the spine up this time. Inhale, hold the breath. And slowly exhale, take the hands, Dhyan Mudra, rest on your knees and just observe. Emotion, thoughts. Perhaps you're feeling integration, the body, mind, spirit, making a connection. May just be for a moment. Open the eyes and release the fingers, Venus Mudra. Doesn't matter which thumb is on top. The inhale, we go out. We hold the breath. Interlace the palms so they're out. On that held breath, it comes up over the head. So we're pulling the spinal column again, coming back out front. This is my exhale. So it's inhale, hold, coming back down, exhale, hands back to heart. So we'll do this for 2 minutes. You can do them at your own pace. Holding, coming back down, exhale. You may choose to do them more slowly and hold the breath longer at the top, or just make it a moving meditation. When you do take the arms over the head, make sure you really stretch the spine out. You're pulling the Kundalini energy up the spine from the coccyx all the way to the crown. Inhaling as you go out, holding, exhaling as the hands draw back to the heart. Become very aware of your heart chakra and your throat chakra and your third eye. Thirty more seconds. Last couple. Take the arms out to the side. Flex the palms back like you're pushing the walls away on both sides. Then this is the inhale, this is the exhale. The backs of the palms meet overhead for 2 minutes. This is a kind of an unusual stretch. Inhaling up, backs of hands touch over my head. I'm still pulling the energy up my spinal column. This is work. It's an awkward position to have the hands, the backs of the hands meeting over the head. Try to flex the hands when they're at the sides too. "50 more seconds." Wow, this is work. I'm starting to sweat. It's be too much. You can always drop out for a moment or let the energy of the room carry you. 15 more seconds.
I'm channeling Michelle Obama and her arm exercises.
Oh, is this one of hers?
Yeah, well, something like it, I think.
Inhale up and exhale down. Let the energy shoot out through your fingertips. And take the hands down. Let them rest on the thighs, thumb, index finger. Touch. Close the eyes. Just breathe and observe. When we expend effort, that's when some of the nice moments of integration happen. You really push the body and the heart and the lungs. Then when you come into relaxation, you get these moments of bliss. So still in Gyan Mudra, arms come to cactus, goalpost. This is the twist, the gentle twist. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Start off gently. One more minute. Keep the eyes closed. Try to minimize distraction. Good job keeping the head in alignment with the spine. Chin is right over sternum, so the head's moving with the torso. Thirty more seconds. Spinal twisting adds to longevity. Inhale when you go to the left, exhale when you go to the right. All the breathing through the nose, and come back to stop center. Keep arms up. Big inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the bandhas. And take the hands down. My legs are getting tired from being in this pose a long time, so I think I'm gonna move to a Vajrasana. Or let's, it's been a long time. Let's stretch out the legs. It's like having a tourniquet on them. Oh, let the blood flow back in. Maybe you can reach over and grab the toes. Flex the feet. Protect the ankles. Protect the knees. Oh. Maybe you draw the soles in. Baddha Konasana opens up the hips. Then you can come back to your easy pose or your Thunderbolt pose, hero's pose. Our fingers come over our shoulders. Thumb is behind the shoulder, so the elbows are up, perpendicular to the floor. This is just side bends with the shoulders, so inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. So more, we're not twisting this time, just bending the spine. Inhaling as you go left, exhaling as you go right. Relax the head and the neck. Try to keep the head in alignment with the spine so it's staying straight. Good job, everyone. Start off gentle, then if you have more flexibility, you can go deeper, letting the elbow come closer to the floor. But it's not about necessarily trying to get the elbow on the floor. 1 minute more. Thirty more seconds. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right, all the breath through the nose. Come back to center. Eyes are closed, but gaze is straight forward. If you had your eyes open, so the head is centered over the spinal column. Feel this pose, the strength of the shoulders. And then slowly take the arms down. Just observe and breathe through the nose. We're going to set up for the alternate nostril breath. So you can stay in easy pose, or you can move to Thunderbolt pose. I like to put a blanket between my buttocks and my heels. We're going to alternate nostril breath for 5 minutes. You might want a little water before we begin. I leave my left hand on my thigh, thumb, index finger connected. Take the right hand up to the face. Right thumb is on right nostril. Second and third finger on the brow. Ring finger over left nostril. So let's begin. Close it. We'll do about 5-second inhales, 5-second exhales. Close off the right. Begin breathing through the left nostril. Close it with the ring finger. 5-second exhale through the right. Close it off. Inhale through the left. Close off the left. Exhale through the right. Close off the right. Inhale through the left. Close off the left. Exhale through the right. So 4 more minutes on your own. Inhaling through the left 5 seconds, exhaling through the right 5 seconds. Very simple pattern. Sitting up very tall so the spinal column is open. Close the eyes or just have them open 1/10. One side will feel more open than another, that's normal. You're balancing both hemispheres of your brain. You're doing a manual override on your breath, the way you breathe automatically from the brain. every 30 minutes, as long as every 2 hours, the brain changes the dominant side in which you breathe. 90 more seconds. A great time to observe your thoughts, observe your emotional state. Thirty more seconds. Five-second inhales and 5-second exhales. Inhale, remove the hand down. Let's hold the breath in. Squeeze the bandhas, dip the chin, holding the breath. And release. Breathe luxuriously through both nostrils. For 3 minutes, we do Sitali breath. That's where you stick the tongue out and curl it. We inhale through that curled tongue and then exhale through the nose. Feels a bit odd. It's just a curled tongue, Susan. Not everyone can curl their tongue. If you can't, just keep it long and flat like a dog, kind of. And you breathe in through the curled tongue, exhaling through the nose. One more minute. Big inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the bandhas, dip the chin. And relax. Keep the eyes closed, just observe. Breathing freely through both nostrils. Working on mental clarity. Working on awakening the intuition so you hear your intuitive mind. Learning to hear the discerning voice that's intuition versus ego. We layer on top of all the complexity of being human, then we layer in the ego. Then it gets very interesting. Last pranayama. Ball 5 fingertips touch, then draw the 3 middle fingers together. So they're close together. The pinky and the thumbs are separated. Then I draw this back. My thumbs are about at my heart center. Then I have 2 teepees to look through. I look through that bottom teepee of between the pinkies and my ring fingers, makes an inverted V or a teepee. My gaze is right through there. Then I'll call out the breath pattern. It's an unusual breath pattern. We breathe into the nose and exhale through the mouth. Then we breathe through the mouth and exhale through the nose. I'll call it out. After a while, you get the pattern. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Now inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose, final. Inhale through the mouth. Close the mouth, hold the breath. Gaze is just 1/10, looking through that lower opening in the mudra between the ring finger and the pinkies. Eyes 1/10 open and release. Take the hands flat down on the knees. Close the eyes, just observe before your Shavasana. Observe breath, emotion, body sensation, sound, thoughts. Integrating body, mind, spirit. Now move into your Shavasana. You get an 8-minute Shavasana today. Most important pose of the day. Letting the body integrate. The neuromuscular work we've done, it remembers that. All the breathing patterns. Let the body assimilate the work. and you surrender to the mat. Nothing expected of you. Full release. Maybe you want to cover yourself or put something under your neck. It also feels good to have something under the knees. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Begin to breathe together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose. Big exhale with an audible sigh. Ah. Lets the parasympathetic nervous system know you want to relax even more. One more inhale. Ah. Begin to wiggle the fingers, the toes. Take the arms up over the head. Stretch the fingers, stretch the toes. Really be conscious of all 34 vertebrae in the spine. Maybe take your knees to one side, torso, and face to the other, opposite side. Make sure you do both sides. Maybe you draw the knees towards the forehead towards the knees. A happy baby. Whatever the body feels it needs to stretch out, or something that would feel good before you come back to a seated position. Making your way back. Moving our hands to prayer position. This mudra position, Anjali mudra. Every time I move into this position, I feel a shift, some kind of shift of calmness, reverence for life, gratitude for my breath, gratitude for each of you. So much more beautiful to practice with others, I think personally, than by myself. Although solo practice has its own sweetness as well. We get a taste for that with the Zoom. There's a sense of the group, but we're alone in our space. Really, we get a taste of both worlds. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Susan Alexander, Susan Calandra, and Kristen Keeter for being on your mat this morning. I'm full of gratitude for the 80 days of practice, for good health, for increased clarity, for a higher sense of my intuitive self. Sun. May the long-time sun shine upon you.
May the
long time sun shine upon you.
All love surround you.
All love surround you.
Pure light within you.
May the pure light
Within you.
guide your way on.
We bow to each other and say Sat Nam.
Sat Nam.